Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rachak, Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. They bring the word and doctrine. Shalom, meaning peace. May that be unto the elect of the nation of Israel. So we're going to go into a few verses here, Lord willing. Lord willing, it be edifying. So, Romans 9 and 7, it says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham and the old children, but in Isaac should thy seed be called. Now, that's actually a reference to this. There it is. Genesis 21 and 12. And halalyam said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman. In all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice, for in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Right, so of Abraham, now you have that them that came out of Abraham, they'd all be Hebrews. And when we search up the word Eber, it says Genesis 10 and 21, unto Shem also the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth the elder, even to him were children born. Let's go into this word for Eber. We'll find out it's the word Ibar. Right, Ibar, it says Eber or Heber, the region beyond. It says son of Salah, grandson of Shem, father of Peleg and Joktan. Now Peleg goes into the division in his days with the earth divided. It says a Gadite chief. It says a Benjamite, son of El-Pal or El-Pa'al, and descendant of Sharahaim, a Benjamite, son of Shashak, a priest in the days of Joachim, the son of Jeshua. So it says Eber, and then it says Heber, right? Eber 13 times, Heber twice. Now if you check to the left of it, you've got the same word, but it's different vowel points. It says region beyond or across, side, region across or beyond, side opposite. I'll keep going. Then you have it again, Ibar, region beyond or across. Again, Ibar. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of that. You can see it. It's to pass over, spiritual. Now we look at the word Hebrew. It talks about Abram, the Hebrew. Abram being Abraham before his name was changed. Just like you have Sarah, just like you have Sarai, same person. And it just like you have Jacob, just like you have Israel. Okay. Right, and this word now for Hebrew is Ibaria. It says Hebrew, one from beyond. It says proper noun, a designation of the patriarchs and the Israelites. Adjective, a designation of the patriarchs and the Israelites. They're literally the same thing. So Hebrew 29 times, Hebrew woman twice, Hebrew once, Hebrew-ess once, Hebrew man once. So the fact is that of all Abraham, it came through unto Isaac. So we should start at 6. Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, hath taken on effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. Okay, so even within the nation of Yasharallah, you have some of the Shariam that are not behaving like the sons of the power, the princes of the power. Because that's what Israelite means. Yasharallah, he, prince of the power. So he's the prince of the power. When you think of a prince, that's the son of a king. So the Lord is known as the King of Terrors. So Galatians 6 and 16. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them, and mercy and upon the Yasharallah, Allah, right, the Israel of God, to read it verbatim. Right, them that are walking according to the rule, I think the word here is canon. Yeah, walking to a rod or straight piece of rounded wood to keep anything is fastened, to which anything is fastened to keep it straight. Right, so we ought to be rooted to them things that have come before us, that are written for our learning. The traditions that Paul taught, not just because it's a tradition is it inherently wicked. You have certain traditions that were wicked, but just because it's a tradition, a custom, doesn't mean that is automatically wicked. Oops. So Romans 9 and 7, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Right, so Abraham had many children. Okay. But not every single one continued the chosen lineage. Not everyone that came out of Abraham was the top. You had peoples, if you like. Right, so right, verse 8. That is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of God, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. Right now, you have an idea, we're all God's children. That's a secular Christendom so-called idea. And really it is secular, although it seems to be quote-unquote godly or Christian-based. It's a secular worldview. It's not based on the scriptures. It's more based on that Renaissance humanism, which came up about when Eve was no longer bound in that bottomless pit. So Romans 9 and verse 8, that is they which are the children of the flesh. So there's children of the, sarks, I think that word would be. Yeah, the children of the flesh. Sarks, these are not the children of Theos, man. Yeah, these are not the children of Theos, or Theon, but the children of the promise, Epangelia. And that would go, what does that word angel mean? Angelos, a messenger, envoy, one who sent, an angel, messenger from Yahawah. So the messages, even when you go into Balaam, that was still messages for the purpose of the nation of Israel. It wasn't for the Moabites, this Elamite, this Moabite over here. It was always coming, Shalom. It was always coming back to being for the purpose for the Israelites. And so it always comes back to Jake. So one more time, Romans 9 and 8. That is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of Yahawah, but the children of the promise accounted for the seed. The promises are for who? The Israelites. And Paul clarifies it earlier in the chapter. Quick hit. Lord willing, it was edifying. On to the next one, Lord willing. All praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Ruach HaKodesh.